Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Idiots in Cars. Let's begin with number 19. Turn your lights on. Okay, so I admit I had to actually watch this through a couple times before I realized we need audio here to understand, but the audio has a lot of naughty words, so instead I will narrate what happened. The driver was on their way home from picking up chicken wings, and then this happened. Okay, so he's making a right turn, and then out of nowhere, how does this car materialize, by the way? Just where does it come from? It just exists suddenly out of thin air. It's just there with no lights on, in the dark, in the rain, and then proceeds to accelerate into the curb or something in the road, debris. I've got no idea. Either way, if we had audio, we would hear honking. A lot of honking, but then the naughty words begin as they exchange words with each other. And the guy in the car that hit something is saying, this is your fault, you forking person. And then the part that really confused me the first time around is that we have somebody who I thought was the driver of the dashcam car going around to take photos of the license plate. And I'm like, why is he taking photos of his own license plate? This doesn't make sense. Well, it's actually the person in the car that didn't have the lights on that hit something who's taking the photos, thinking somehow he can report the dashcam car for hitting him, which makes a great deal of sense, given that he hit the curb himself with no lights on in his self-materializing car that came out of nowhere. So fascinating, though. I'd love to know how the car just came into existence, where it came from. But pretty sure he hit the curb himself. I don't know. You be the judge. No damage to my car. All right, we zooming along. Must be a Tesla with the side cam or something like that. Very convenient for exactly that sort of thing. Yeah. How is there no damage to your car? Oops. They're like, oh, yeah, didn't see that car there. It was kind of invisible. We made a bit of a boo-boo. I mean, if there's no damage to your car, then that's great. I'm not sure entirely how you could have your car get sideswiped by another car and there's no damage, but either way, I guess that's good. They can handle it themselves. That would be the best way to not have to deal with this anymore going forward. Oh God, I get so worried whenever I'm going by a driveway and someone's like waiting to come out. I'm like, you're one of these days, they're just gonna go into me, like as I'm in front of them, and it's gonna be bad. Avoided the accident, but now I have some serious curb rash on my wheels. All right, they're gonna come back? They're gonna come back over to you? No? Okay, everything's good. It's just like there's oh, he's coming over. Yep, oh. Oh, but he didn't make contact with you. So you avoided and you did damage to your own car and he just keeps going on. No need to stop. No contact was made. Keep going about your day, even though, I mean, yeah, that sucks. I hate it when I've curbed my wheels. I've done it, I think 3 times ever. And every time you just feel so dumb afterwards, except this time you couldn't do anything about it because the other alternative was to get hit. And were you trying to follow and see if he pulled over, and then you got to the point where it's like, oh yeah, he's gonna keep going because he doesn't even probably realize, because he drives completely oblivious, and that's why he tried to change lanes into me in the first place, because he doesn't notice his surroundings. So there's no shot he would actually notice that I curbed my wheel as a result of his actions. This is a losing battle, and what am I possibly gonna do about this? Nothing. Well, hey, at least wheels are fairly easily replaceable versus other body panels on the car, which can be more difficult, having to get repainted and all that stuff. Like, you can just actually probably go on eBay and order new wheels. eBay's actually, this is not sponsored by eBay, but pretty good source for getting new wheels, surprisingly. Rate my merge. Oh God, for a second I was like, that bus is going so fast, what is happening? And then I realized it's fast forwarded. Thank you for fast forwarding to get us to the action quicker. It was really unnerving for a second, just thinking that you're gonna rear end everybody. Okay, come on. We're really getting a lot of context here, but sure thing. Cool. Oh, okay. I mean, yeah, you're trying to get maximum distance out of the... I mean, so here's the thing. even though you have an inclination, if you're waiting in the long line in the left lane, to think that people who are doing this are being a dick, you actually, like, best road practice for keeping traffic flow going, so I have heard on numerous occasions, is for both lanes to use their maximum distance until the merge actually takes place. So this is technically how you're supposed to do it, but obviously a lot of people get very upset, and I have been guilty of, thinking that the people doing that are not nice. But also, wait, what are you posting here? I don't get it. Are you posting that is this bait? What? Why? No collisions happened here. Are you saying that maybe it's saying everybody else is the idiot because they are supposed to know that also this is the best practice for keeping the flow of traffic going, and they didn't. Everybody else is the idiot. I'm not entirely sure. But either way, technically how you're supposed to do it, hit by a bus. So foggy and creepy. It's like at my old house, there were occasional days where you would be able to see more than like 30 feet in front of didn't come into play here with the fog. Like, I understand, Mr. Bus, that you have to make very wide turns, but also you should realize you're a bus and use maximum signalage and like road intelligence in order to not just turn across Seems to be turning into a gas station though, so I'm assuming that no children were on board. So there's a plus to this, because I don't think buses usually refuel when they're taking the kids to school. Maybe I could be wrong, but in any case, the car's just like, okay, cool, road's clear, I'm gonna go now. White Car's insurance company, Geico, says I'm partially at fault for not trying to avoid the accident. What do you think? Okay, Geico first gave the excuse that I entered the turn lane prematurely. I filed with happily with the police report. They gave me the excuse that I could have avoided the accident altogether. Geico just gives me BS reasons why it's my fault. Why should the other person's insurance be able to, there's a slight conflict of interest in the other person's insurance being able to say, no, it's actually your fault, because, yeah, of course you want it to be their fault. Then you don't have to pay. I don't know about that. Oh, okay. Dang, look at that. That's really satisfying, like, airbag response. It's just like one frame there and one frame not. God, I want to see that in slow motion, but we don't have slow motion. Just there. You usually don't get such crispy, clear visuals of the airbags going off, just pop. Well done, airbags. Anyway, I'm not gonna lie, like, your reaction time is not stellar. They should have, I'm mixed, because was this right turn lane, like the right turn lane is weird. It kind of implies that it should be a right turn lane for this road, but it keeps going and it's for the right turn at the next signal. It's not I don't know, probably not your fault there for getting in too early. I think you not the best reaction time. I'm gonna be honest. If you had braked immediately, even if you hadn't tried to, avoid or anything like that, could you have avoided everything completely? Maybe, I don't know. But it does seem like there was very much nobody home happening here. That said, I'm not an insurance adjuster, so I don't know all the scenarios that you have to consider. There could have been better reactions. Attempting to illegally pass. We've seen 2 close calls and 1 head-on collision on this curve, always on rainy days with people speeding. And no lights on either. What do you know? What a callback. Oh, yeah, he gone. Yeah, okay. So, I'm sorry, but you're trying to pass on a curve in the rain, and you think somehow your SUV is capable of this. Meanwhile, there's another car coming the other way, which, like, thank goodness they saw this in advance, and they were like, oh, okay, I'm gonna not go at full speed here, because this is bad. And even if they had made the corner, they probably would have just run right into the gray car there. Dude, it never ceases to amaze me. This is probably one of the worst possible road scenarios in which you could attempt to pass somebody. But surely somebody was like, nope, I gotta do it. I gotta get the record for worst pass ever. Guy says I'm going 1,000 miles per hour. Dashcam says otherwise. Miami drivers. 1,000 miles an hour. That's pretty quick. You'd actually be breaking the land speed record for cars with wheels. Okay. Wait. Is it? Oh, do we hear 1,000 miles an hour? 1,000 miles an hour, man, that's crazy. Meanwhile, the person behind is like, so they're just gonna be road raging at each other. Good time to make a U-turn while traffic is stopped. We got some good opportunism going on here in some of these clips. I would see. Here's the thing that I wouldn't do. I wouldn't engage that person. Here's the classic Jardon line. What if he has a gun? You know? I'm just gonna keep driving. Not gonna like have a back and forth. It's not worth it. The risk reward just isn't there. You didn't crash. Just keep driving. It's never worth it. Idiot me almost mows down girl on bike. Why are you posting this then? Why are you posting? This is so dumb. Why do you want to like incriminate yourself nearly doing something very bad? There's always like without fail one post every month here where the person's like, look at how stupid I am. Here is my stupid clip of being stupid. Okay, you weren't even but you stopped. I feel like this is just a scenario that can kind of happen. You stopped. You actually stopped well in advance. It wasn't really even a close call. It's good that you noticed. Like, sure, you're over the white line, but like, even the dad, he waves it. He's like, sorry, decided to go. That it's like, you know, maybe that wasn't it. Thank you for stopping, because it's just better that, you know, yeah, okay. Everything is good. I don't know. Nobody was hurt and everything was good, and it could have been worse. It happens sometimes, I guess. Almost short myself on the way to work. Predict what is going to happen. You can't. Prediction level very low right now. Oh, wait, what? Oh, that was so close. Oh my God. Oh man. It's a really good thing that last swerve like took him into the other lane. What happened? Was it just like, so I'm assuming he was, oh yeah, it was the like classic, all right, looking at the blind spot as you're about to change lane and then you turn back around. Holy frick, they're braking! The other one is like you look over the blind spot, you start changing lanes, and then like the other lane ends up being stopped or something. Whew. That was a close one though. Oh, that was a close one. Thank good. A lot of close calls here. And then the other one that I'm terrified of, because it's like there's almost no way that you can avoid it, is if the car in front of you is just going at normal speed, but the car in front of them goes complete stop. But they're just like, oh, I've got an opening over here. So they wait until the very last second, just change lanes out of the front of you. And all of a sudden you are just presented with a stopped car. And you're like, oh, great. Thanks for changing lanes, and I didn't realize that the car in front was completely stopped, and then you're doomed. And I'm really worried that'll happen to me. Thank you, Dashcam. I can't even get. There's so many like captions now and all the stuff. I can't even begin to understand what the other driver was thinking, but he kept running right past me until a police officer stopped in the end of the school parking lot. It's a good thing there was a police officer, I guess. Also, this was 5 years ago. Wow. Took a really long time for that police officer to stop the car. They must have been going really slowly. It resolved after 5 years. See, the explanation here is this is a school parking lot, and that driver is like 15 and a half. And they don't know how to drive. And in retrospect, the fact that a 15 and a half year old can be driving on the road is horrifying, and that I was once that too is horrifying. And then they panicked and didn't know what to do because they just hit a car and they're 15 and a half and they're like, holy frick, I'm gonna be grounded forever. I suppose if they're driving solo, they'd have to be 16. But they're having a panic attack. That's what happened here. Toyota claims it was my fault after brake checking. Thoughts? So are you saying you brake checked somebody? Is that what you're saying? Then something happened afterwards? Oh, I see. Toyota. Oh, I was like, when you said Toyota claims it was my fault, I'm like, Toyota corporate? How is Toyota corporate involved in this? Just the person in the Toyota. It's, I mean that, see, it's rough because it's almost always considered the fault of the person behind. I don't know why they did that, because yeah, you can see the van like clearly keeps going, so they weren't stopping for traffic. They did do a brake check. So I feel like you have evidence that they were being aggressive, which should work against them. But again, their insurance is going to be like, no, but you were in the back, and it's always your fault because you were in the back, and that's just how it works. So I don't know. I don't know how that plays out. Could have just been an attempted insurance scam. That's very possible too. I guess I'm always cynical about that sort of thing. But yeah, that's unfortunate. I just don't know why somebody, like, what? Ugh. Yeah, man, why would you do this to me when I brake checked you? How could you? It's unbelievable that you would hit me. It seems like insurance scam. Literally got my car back a week ago from the shop from another crash. Straight and right turn lane only, makes sense. Is that gonna be like, is somebody gonna try to go straight from the right turn lane and you're gonna be right turning and then they're gonna go into you? It's my guess. This is my prediction as to what is gonna happen thing here. Okay, ready, here we go. You're gonna make the right turn and then they're gonna keep going straight. And I am correct. God, I'm just honing my craft here. All right. Well, that's, yep, people do be dumb. God, I'm always so worried when there's, two turning lanes and I'm in the outside one, or even if I'm in the inside one for that matter, of the person in the other lane either going wide or going close, and me just being like, cool, guess I'll get hit now. Because you see that all the time. It's usually when you are in the outside lane and the inner person just goes all the way to the outside. As long as you notice it, you're just like, okay, you go do that. But good driving, man. You didn't notice other people are turning here, but that's fine. Yesterday, girlfriend was the idiot. Looks like there wasn't solid lines. The passing was okay, but the blind curve in the truck all over the place, just oof. Truck was also an idiot. Why are you? Oh, God, dude. I see people driving like this so often on like windy. Oh, there's a bit of a curve there. Okay. Whew. All right. Wait. I'm super confused. Like, were you so you were filming from the passenger seat? Or was your girlfriend filming front? Like, were you filming like holding the camera over here? Or was she filming the truck, saying, I swear to God, my drives are never boring. And she's driving one-handed with the phone, filming, and decides to do a pass while still filming it around the... I'm really hoping you're filming from the passenger seat here, and it's not her filming this whole thing while she proceeds to... But anyway, yeah, oh God, I see people straddling lanes way too often on like windy mountain roads. It's just terrible. Why can't you stay on your side of the road? It's not that hard. Also, when I'm passenger in an Uber and it's a narrow, windy road, they have no ability to not, when it's going curve left, they always cut the corner and they go completely on the other side of the road. Meanwhile, there could be another car coming right around the corner and I'm just having a freaking panic attack. This is like 90% of Uber drives I am ever in. I don't know why you cannot stay on your side of the road. I'm just like, I don't want to like instruct them on how to drive because then they'll just get mad and they'll probably rate me 1 star or something like that. But I'm just like, holy frick, we're gonna die because you can't stay on your side of the road. Why are you cutting corners like this around? Ooh. But then also weird pass and filming. Sorry, I digress. Relax, I've got 4-wheel drive. About to see some skidding action here. Let's go. God, that is so much snow, dude. Holy frick. I've never driven in. Whoa, boy. That was the most unexpected thing I have ever seen in Idiots in Cars ever. Oh my God. Dude, what? I gotta rewatch this, and now that I know it's, holy frick. Oh my God. I don't know if we can call this an Idiots in Cars moment so much as just like an absolute butt clencher. Oh my goodness. Dude, I one of these days want to go on like an ice driving course or something. It'd be so fun. Road Rage Karma. I merged in front of this driver 12 miles prior. She proceeded to follow me, tailgate me the entire time while swerving and flipping me off. I don't mean to make generalizations, but it is a Charger. Oh, no. Well, went to turn off and she tried to go around and cut me off. Surely I can make this turn and get in front of them and have no issues with the oncoming traffic. That's so sad. That's such a bummer for the dude who's just like sitting there waiting to turn left, and it's like, what? Why have you done this? Why did you do this to me? I've done nothing. I'm just sitting here. Weaving idiot with satisfying end. Karma took his oil pan. Does a hand go up out of the road and just snatch it from underneath? Okay, here we go. Weaving idiot. Yeah, it's very difficult. Staying between the lines on the highway is very difficult thing to do. I understand. Driving straight is tough. And it's a craft that needs to be honed. Oh, he's going to go into the shoulder to try to do the truck pass. Okay, sick. Got a lot of context here on the weaving. Okay, I believe you. He's weaving. Then do 2 minutes of weaving. Does something end up happening here? Is something? Okay, there we go. Oh, he's off the side. He's losing it. He's going, and he's gone. He's gonna come back on though. He's gonna get back on the highway and be like, no, don't worry. Nothing happened here. Let me continue weaving. I have an ego to uphold. Oh, wait, was the side of his car already dented? Huh. I don't know. Maybe that was from before. Finally found one in the wild. No driver's license or insurance required. Private citizen. You know, for some reason, I don't think that the police officer who pulls them over is necessarily going to find that to be a valid argument. So, I mean, you can try to see how long you can get away with people thinking, oh, they actually just got the private vanity plate, which is what a pickup, just a straight up dictionary word spelled correctly, very impressive. Until they see, oh yeah, there's no year sticker on there. That's not actually a license plate. Yeah, you can't do that, sir. Curious how long this worked before he was no longer driving and he got to be a private citizen in the confines of his own home, which he had to access with public roads. Yep. I just changed lanes because this guy was on my bumper. And then he gets, no, you don't have to tell me what's gonna happen in the caption. I can see. Too many captions. Okay, all right. Oop. Rip. I didn't even know what I was looking for at first. Okay, he's going for these and couple ammo. Well, it's a good thing you had the foresight to change lanes. Good you were looking in your rear view like, yeah, he's very close to me. Also, probably on his phone. I'm gonna get out of the way. That's good defensive driving. Enough for you to be top of the month on Idiots in Cars, despite it being a relatively tame fender bender. But anyway, well done. Analyze the road. Try to evaluate the state of mind of other drivers around you and react accordingly in order to preempt any incidents. There are no egos. Don't have an ego. Pull to the side. Someone's being dumb, let him go. It's not worth it. What if he has a gun? And good job. Well done. Thanks for watching the last month of Idiots in Cars. Make sure to like the video, subscribe for more, and I'll see you next time.